and welcome to the classiest place on earth. I hope you're all doing fucking well this morning. Good morning. My voice is so rough and I don't know why, but it might be going away. I don't know what's happening, but I haven't had a voice all day, so that's fun. I hope you're doing well. I just figured out why I couldn't find sriracha near me, and I'm devastated. Hoy Foods brand has a shortage on the peppers they use to make it, so there's a massive shortage of sriracha. Wow. Never honestly thought I'd see a shortage of sriracha in the world. People are such big fans of it. Good fucking morning, Kendo. How are you, love? Sorry, that's a little loud. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Good morning, Time Doc. How are you doing? Good morning, BDO. Good morning, Cocky. Good morning, Viata. I need to pack a bowl. I had to call the licensing place on my Jeep this morning, and I hadn't talked yet. I hadn't spoken out loud, and I literally hello. I don't know what's going. Last night, my throat was kind of sore a little bit, and I thought maybe it was just dry weather, but it's not been dry. It's been really wet. I don't know. My voice feels weird. It feels weak today, but we shall see, right? Damn, that's so weird. You remember a few years ago when, man, there was what was it? It was like a debacle about sriracha because the plant stunk so bad they had to move it. You remember that? I can't remember if it was in California or something, but they had to move it because it was so stinky or something. Something like that. Yeah, I can't remember where it was though, man. I like sriracha. I'm not a it depends on the food. I love hot sauce. I like depending on the food I'm eating dictates what hot sauce I'm going to put on it, and it's not always sriracha. Two edible. Oh my god, ghetto. Have you slept? Good lord. I took a baby hit earlier just to prepare for a phone call. Why is talking on the phone so anxiety inducing? I don't know what it is. You know what, I was thinking about this the other night. Random stoner thoughts. Because I've never liked talking on the phone. I fucking hate talking on the phone. Why? Um, but I think it all stems from the fucking you remember when we were kids and you had to call your friend's house and their fucking parents answered the phone. Like that fear that your friend would not be the one to answer the phone and that it would be the parent and then they'd want to small talk you while they found the kid that you wanted to call. I think that ruined me for phone calls for the rest of my life. Tincture in your coffee. Oh, fuck yeah. What kind do you use? Hui Fong only buys the pepper from one single farm. No shit. Do you know where that is? LCT, do you know where that farm is? Just curious. I don't know. What kind of pepper is it? Yes. Yeah, that was it. They felt like they were constantly being tear gassed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I call for dead news. Whoever's dead, who's dead? I'm not dead. Well, I'm not on the outside. I don't know. A Katie. A Katie? Oh, you made pictures? Shut the fuck up. You actually made it? I hate calling people so much, and part of my job entails calling insurance companies to get benefits and claim issues. Oh, dude. You do the worst. Oh my God, calling insurance companies. Jesus Christ. Terrible. I know, Kendo, and I do. I've listened to singers, YouTube shows, I guess. It's basically I listen to singers talk about how they keep their voice healthy. I don't know. I think I've told you guys this before. Like, if you haven't been around for the last 8 years of my streaming career, which most, who the fuck would? A few of you, you're crazy. Um, when I actually, oh my God. Wait, what's the date today? Oh shit. Okay. The anniversary of me going full-time streamer is June 23rd, and I forget it every fucking year. But anyways, when I first went full-time streamer, I when I actually put in my 6 weeks notice at my hospital job and went full-time, I lost my voice completely, which is crazy because I've always been a talker. At my job at the hospital, talk nonstop, obviously. Like, you're always calling people, you're screaming things all the time. And I'd been streaming for quite some time. I think I'd been streaming for 3.5 years by the time I went full time. And and it was like 2 weeks, I think, 2 weeks of streaming 5 days a week. Like, I actually took 2 days off at that time too, which is also crazy. And it was gone. Like, I literally almost had to take a week off is it just went away. And it's really weird. If you go to my YouTube, not saying you have to right now, but sometime check out the YouTube, go look at my oldest videos ever. The register of my voice, I shit you not, is up octaves. Like, I used to talk up here all the time. And after losing my voice, I think I naturally drifted down octaves to speak at a lower tone because it's more relaxing on my vocal cords. Whereas, like, my whole life, because I have such a weird hang up about, like, I feel like I have no feminine features, like, at all. Like, I'm very tall, tomboyish. When I was a kid, I dressed like a boy, like, dressed in all my brother's clothes. And so I've always had a hang up about my femininity, and my low voice is something I've always hated. Like, I hate hearing myself. And it's so I think, like, most of my life I was forcing myself into this high, like, customer service register because in my fucking stupid mind I thought that made me more of a girl. I don't know, but I definitely, like, my voice is so much lower now, like, significantly so just on a daily basis, and I think it's, like, I did that naturally just to save my fucking vocal cords because they were tired. That and I played ESO a lot, and I screamed a lot. Like, I was an angry ESO player. You gotta take care of those vocal. Yeah, absolutely. My friend makes it too, she's told me the process, that's awesome. You know what I'm talking about, LCT? Good morning, Silverheart. How are you, love? I'll be in Alaska on your anniversary. No shit. That's totally okay. I mean, honestly, like, what are days? Trips and vacations are far more important than a random day in June. Let's be honest. Oh my God, Beth. My voice got lower after life beat me down. It's too real. The nurses at the hospital, and I don't know if this is like I was told I had a soothing voice. I don't know if that's real or not. But the nurses at the hospital used to call me the human howl doll. That was like my nickname in the unit because I could talk down all the crazy patients. Like I was really good at calming people down when they were like losing their shit. I don't know, maybe it's the beat down voice. Maybe they sense the pain. Ow, I have an itch. Gender is a construct. It doesn't. It's just so fucking ingrained in me. And my like it's all personal. I know it's my personal hangups, but, like, I've been made fun of for all of my masculine traits my whole fucking life. I have 3 older brothers, and 2 of them are shorter than me, and so the only way that they could, come at me was to basically call me a boy, like, just mean, and so, kids are cruel. Kids are cruel. It sticks. I know none of that's real now, obviously, but, like, when I was younger, I definitely was like I struggled to, like, be feminine because I was like, being myself apparently doesn't make me a girl in the world. That it's so crazy. I know. It's stupid. Gender is a construct. It's a performance, right? It makes me feel more mysterious than I used to be. I feel like I'm more intimidating now. Maybe. Good morning, Bolfie. How are you, love? It is. Thank you. I like that's a huge compliment. If my it like I'm sure you guys have heard voices that you just can't take. There I can't even think of an example. There are some people in the world that just have, like, high-pitched, very screechy voices, and I'm like, "Oh, that's gotta be unpleasant in the middle of the night." Good morning, Chi-Town. Good morning, Magnissimo. How the fuck are you doing? Happy Saturday. Yes. Is that what it is, Cocky? Maybe that's it, just because 'cause I've got a lower voice. Because I literally, like, I would just crouch down next to someone's bed and just start talking to them, and I don't know. I don't feel like I have a gift, but I definitely could calm people down, whereas like, I think it's because when a patient would be freaking out, having, like, a panic attack or something because of drugs, I have a really good ability to stay calm, like, I don't feed off of that, whereas I think some people subconsciously, they start to feed off that anxiety, and then the nurses get like, maybe, I'm not saying they always do, but my nursing staff would sometimes get anxious, and that just feeds into the patient's anxiety, and I don't feed off that, like, I got my own shit. Thank you, Sheepy, I appreciate you. I literally opened my DMs this morning to see if you responded, and I didn't even hit send, I felt so fucking stupid. I'd be surprised if you don't have some Norse news somewhere with the height and the build. According to Ancestry.com, I do. Well, not Norse, but like Northern European. What is it? Danish? According to Ancestry.com. Which I did because I'm very curious why I'm a monster, and most of my family is dead, so I have nobody to ask. But I've honestly, like, I it has to be because my sister and I are huge. Wait, Magnissimo, is it your birthday? Happy birthday, happy birthday! This is your day to have a lot of fun and drink a lot of beer, bitch. We're waiting for the slap the mic celebrating. This is your day, so happy fucking birthday to you! I hope you drink delicious things and have a wonderfully relaxing day. Are you going to do anything amazing? Are you going to eat amazing food? That's like literally all I can ever think to do on my birthday. I'm like, what do I just want to eat? I don't know what else to do as an adult. Scandinavian, maybe that's the word for it. Yeah, I definitely. And like, if you look at the history, like if you read about the history of Ireland and shit, and I'm you know this, my nana was fresh off the boat. Like my mom's side of the family is one of those annoying American families that strongly identifies as Irish. And Ireland was invaded by Vikings like a million times. So the likelihood of genes being mixed in there is high. I mean, I've read about how like the Irish, Scottish, and English straight up loved Viking dick because it was clean. Like Vikings were all about hygiene and English people were not. Like they were filth mongers. So like if clean dick showed up on the shore, I'd probably fuck it too. Really? Oh, I never noticed one way or the other. I just see and hear unicorn fairies and bong water sounds. Satan bless your heart. It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said. And thank you for those biddies. Same but opposite, being biomale, I was always picked on for being a pussy. Oh yeah, and that's like not saying it's like not to compare, like we never compare trauma. Everything sucks, but I got the same. It's so I remember being a kid and just being like, I don't know what to be because it was like, you're being a man or you're being a fucking Sally, or like, what's all that fucking war paint on your face? Like it was, what do you want from me? Like, what do you want? I don't know what to do for you. It was so confusing. But my family's very like country, very like my mom's 70 years old and she still wakes up at 5 in the morning to pack my dad a sack lunch for work. I don't think he knows how. Like they're old school. Old school. I know it's gonna I know. Well, yeah, I know. It's terrible. I've always been a yeller and a screamer and loud, so I guess my voice is just gonna be fucked. Oh, 12-hour D&D. I was gonna ask if you were gonna do RPG. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. A fine selection of beers and barbecue. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Did you already build a character? Are you guys gonna do everything there together? Ireland was one of the places the Norwegians visited and left behind considerable amounts of DNA. I'm just guessing that has to be where it comes from. Because my mom's side of the family is all 5'5" or shorter. They're all tiny little Irish people covered in freckles with curly hair. And then there's me. I am not. Ireland, yeah. The fuck it 50s. Fuck yes, dude. Misogyny hurts everyone. It really does. I mean, judging anyone's gender performance is fucking harmful in my opinion, yeah. My family def has that Spanish part of the Irish invasions. We all have dark. You know what's funny? That's what my nana called me my whole life. The black Irish. She would always say that because I look nothing like any of that side of the family at all. So family pictures, it's like sore thumb Katie in the back row and then all these tiny little petite women. It's crazy. My nana used to say I was a black Irish all the time, and I think it's something to do with that, but I don't have any Spanish ancestry that I'm aware of. I'm like Russian and Irish or some shit. Like Egyptian, Jewish. I'm a Jew. Scotland was also one of the big focuses. One of the clans up there is known to be Norwegian. No shit. Not sure which one though. Was a clan that had their home on an island though, and nobody else had ships. That's pretty dope, actually. I keep remembering this when people can't tell my gender in public. What other people think of you is their issue, not yours. Yes. That is, that is literally how I go about life now. That's why, I'm infinitely happier now than I ever have been because I very strongly employ that. Like, God, actually, who made when I dyed my hair a couple weeks ago, like just redid the blue, and I showed it to Zach, and I was like, "Is it too blue? Like, did I go too blue this time?" And he's like, "I don't know. Isn't that kind of the goal that you kind of want to look blue for other people?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not. I don't fucking dye my hair for other people. What? I don't remember the last time. What? But I think that's a common misconception is that, like, humans feel the right to judge someone's appearance because we, in our heads, like, subconsciously think that people are performing for us. And if we're unhappy with the performance, we're allowed to have an opinion, which is all bullshit. Like, you're not at all, you know? Oh, no shit, you're gonna DM it? We've been running the same campaign now for almost 3 years. Oh, fuck yes. This is the group you've been playing with forever? Okay, that's awesome. I'm very jealous. I'm infinitely jealous. I'm 5'11". I was in the store yesterday and was dwarfed. Dwarfed? How tall do you think she was? Oh my god, I would have hugged her. Dude, Trouble, I wish. That's who I play in Civ. I got a birthday present for myself yesterday. Oh my god, it was your birthday yesterday and I didn't get to sing to you? Oh my god, just kidding. It's not until November. I was going to say, sir, you know better than this. But in October, I'll be front row stage right at a high lung. You are going to have the time of your life. Maria's spittle might land on you. Oh my god. I'm so jealous. Oh, that's wow. Yeah. I'm gonna smoke pot about it. Cheers, y'all. You're gonna have a fuck. I've seen them twice. I'm sure you know, like I've told you guys. I talk about it all the time because I fucking love Hai Long. Um, you're gonna have a fucking good time. You're literally gonna have a blast. It's gonna be so much fun. Sorry, I thought my bong was leaking. There's water everywhere, but it's fine. Oh my god, Seahorse, do it. Lots of brown-haired Irish and Scots. Redhead's still a minority IRC. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, isn't that like a common misconception? The red hair. I don't know where it came from, but there's like there's a larger percentage of like gingers in the north in general, but I don't think it's like strictly an Irish thing, right? Because no one in my family is redhead, like at all. But they all look very like Irish, even though they're not gingers. Like they're very freckly. They look like hobbits. All my mom's family looks like hobbits. Let's put it that way. Imagine Rosie family. Cheers, y'all. Willow. Oh my god, so does my family. I wonder if they were connected. No shit. My oh man, I gotta think back. It's on my on my bio dad's side. What like a great grandfather was like directly under one of the main. He might have been a fucking militant leader. I'm trying to think. I read about it ages ago. But same. My part of my dad's family was a big part of the Jacobite uprising, whatever. Interesting. No shit, Lena. Oh my god, where did she get clothes? That poor person. I'm fine. I always wondered if sleeping with a woman who's 6'5" would help cure my fear of heights. You should try it. Oh, your birthday was yesterday? No shit. Your mom's is today? Happy birthday, happy birthday. Yesterday was your day to have a lot of fun. We were waiting for the celebrating. Yesterday was your day. I hope you had a lot of fun, dear. And I hope your mom has a good birthday. Good morning, horny. How are you, love? That weed looks so acid green. It is really, really green. The strain, this is a. Oh, I don't have any ground up. It is very, very pale, though. I'll show you the bud. It's, the strain name is so weird. It's Ghost of Stephen's Past. The names. Who the fuck knows? They come from nowhere. 6'7". Oh, I'm pretty good with centimeters. We use them in the hospital. But that is I was thinking 6'3". I did the mental math wrong. That is so tall. I think I've told you this before, Lena, but when I worked at I don't know why I very specifically remember this when I worked at Taco Time when I was a kid. Look how green that is. And it's like dense buds. You know what I mean? It's good weed, but yeah, Ghost of Stevens Past. Um, when I worked at Taco Time, like I I lived in a very very small town. Grew up in a really 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 rural area. So pretty much you saw the exact same people every day, all the time. Like I recognized almost like if someone came in that I didn't recognize, no one recognized them. You know, it's one of those towns, small town, and there was a couple that would come in like once every couple of months. I swear to God. And I don't, it's so weird that I still remember this because this is literally from when I was 16 years old. But they were so tall. The dude was easily like 6'5, 6'7. So around 205, 208 centimeters. And the woman was probably 6'1, 6'2. She was taller than me. She was, and I'm, what am I, 183 centimeters? So it's like 185, 186. But I remember when they would come into order, like I would like freeze up mentally and in my mind, no shit, think it's my species. And I just so badly wanted to befriend them, but I'm so socially awkward that I did not. I would just be like, "Oh, can I help you?" But like, I think it was honestly maybe one of the first times in my life that I'd looked eye to eye with someone. Like, I didn't look down on somebody as a, like, grown human. It was so and I just never forgot them. I can still picture their exact faces. It's so bizarre. And I, like yes, I am 6 foot even. 6 foot exactly. Mhm. I like to say 5'12", but it doesn't work like that. My dad's 2 inches taller than his dad. I'm 2 inches taller than my dad. Holy shit. Holy shit! And your son's 2 in how tall is your son? You know, I wonder about that because like all of my first cousins are all taller than their parents. Like they're not super tall. They're not as tall as me. My sister and I are probably the tallest, I think, in our generation. Sarah's like 5'9", 5'10". She's like 5'10" and I'm 6 foot. 6'2", dude. You guys are just infinitely growing. That's kind of dope though. I don't yeah, my dad wasn't tall either. My bio dad was like 6 foot, maybe. I don't know where we came from. My sister and I are monsters. Oh, guess who got oh my god, you got Diablo? Dude, we're gonna play today. Oh my god, Viata, would you play with me? I'm trying to talk Zach into getting in. It's a fun social game, man. It's fun. I like, you know, very mildly social. Like you don't have to be in voice or VoIP or whatever. You can just like fuck around. Like you don't I really enjoy it because you don't it doesn't matter what your friends are doing. Like you can still keep going. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait for anybody. I don't know. It's so chill and Satan. I know that feeling so well. When I was 12, I was taller than everyone in my school except for one teacher. Me too. Me too, Lena. Jesus Christ. And he was a grown ass man. I was 175 when I was 12. I think I don't remember how like I grew kind of like a boy. Like I just shot up really really fast. And I think I was full grown by 5th grade. How old are you in 5th grade? 13? 13, 14 ish? No, you're like I don't know. I don't know anymore. It's been too long. By that time, I think I was full grown, but hard same. I don't know if they do this in other countries, but in America, it's pretty like customary in elementary school that every year they take a class photo. Like you get your photo of your kid, and then you get a class photo, and they usually line all the kids up on like a bleacher or something, like a little set of bleachers, and they'll put all the tall ones in the back, and then they go down until the short ones are in the front, right? I look like a TA. I hate seeing these my mom has photo albums with all these school pictures in them, and I look like I'm either the teacher or a TA. I'm easily a foot taller than every other person in the class, and I'm pretty positive there was one person in my high school who did grow taller than me. His name was Brandon, he was on the basketball team, but he didn't get taller than me till, like, our junior year, and then he went up to, like, 6'2"-ish. But other than that, always. Like, I just feel like a beacon. Good morning, Jackie. I knew I fucking heard an alert. They were so low. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, giving it swings.
For 16 motherfucking months, that's a long time, and I appreciate you.
Thank you. It's endless missions, right, Jayski? I feel the same. Like, I really like Destiny. Destiny's kind of my thing. I play offline a lot. And it's this, I love them for the same reason. They're so casual. Like, it's so easy to just jump into a group or just jump in. Like, I tell everyone in the community, like, if you have the game and you see me online, you're always welcome to join me if my group's not full. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's so, I love that. And coming from like an MMO world of like ESO and WoW, where, to do anything like a raid, you had to plan it. You had to get 12 people that were willing to sit for 4+ hours. And it was exhausting. And it was just like, I don't want to do that. Whereas a Diablo thing, you can jump into a 15-minute dungeon and get the fuck out. It's great. It's just so easy. And I'm so vain. I love all the customization. Like transmogs and shit. Ugh, crack. Crack. I got the coolest helmet for my Destiny character the other day. It's like a normal helmet underneath, but then it has a beaded curtain that glows and it like sways in front of her face. It looks so fucking cool. But I mean, fashion. We all know that's endgame. My video game husband gifted it to me because I kept saying maybe next week. So he said, check your email, dork. Oh, aren't they the best? He's the best. CK, I'm playing Diablo level 12 Necro. Fuck yes. Because I was on vacation. Also, the start kind of sucks, but it's growing on me. Honestly, I couldn't do it by myself. Like, I don't play Diablo offline. I only play it when I'm hanging out and chat with you guys. It's because it's one of those games where it's like a lot of the time you're just like, spamming buttons and killing shit. So I can literally sit here and read chat while I play. And I'm pretty good at multitask. I think I'm okay at multitasking. And I really enjoy that part of it. Whereas when I'm by myself, it's a little less. I like to play Destiny more by myself just because first person it's a little bit more involved. But I have a Necro as well, but I'm not very high level either. I've only played like 3 days. Because I only play it on stream, and we usually talk for like 2 or 3 hours because I enjoy you. Sue me. Necro's fun though. It's man, it's fun. I love my little skelly crew. And every eldest male in our family has blue eyes. What? Oh, that's weird. Every other sibling has brown or green eyes. That's super weird. I wonder if there's something to I mean, how though? That's really weird. My family has something not near as consistent or cool, but like every other generation always has a set of twins, which I always thought was weird, except mine because none of us had kids. Oops. Yeah, but every other literally, and I fuck around on ancestry.com every once in a while because literally my whole family's dead and it's fun to look back. And it's legit. There's twins every other generation. There's at least one set of twins. It's really weird. Genetics are fascinating. I really wish they didn't involve so much math because I would have gone more into them in school. Like I took one genetics class because it was required, and it was so fucking hard for me because I hadn't had that one mystical math teacher that taught me how to think for myself yet. And I was just like, oh fuck this math, no. Story problems, hell no, out. But they're really fucking cool and scary. The more I learned about them, the more I realized we know nothing. We should not fuck with genetics. We should not touch genes. We should leave that alone. Jackie, what are you playing? What kind of class did you build? I'm 5'9". Oh, 175, 5'9". I felt so great in Tokyo. Oh my god, did you love Tokyo? I want to go to Japan so bad. I love Japanese culture. Like I'm fucking obsessed with it. I would die. I want to go so bad. But Zach told me the same. Zach he went to Japan a few years back. And he said the same. He said he was easily like 2 feet taller than the vast majority of every single human there. It was very, very strange. I experienced something kind of similar. I went to Singapore and I definitely was like easily one of the tallest people in the entire city. They're not significantly shorter, but like as a culture, they tend to be like around 5'5". Everybody. I was so fucking tall. And a few times mothers asked me if they could take a picture of me with their infant child. And like we went to in part of Singapore, there's this really beautiful botanical gardens that are very famous for it's like indoor, these crazy indoor like jungle you can go to. And my mom and I were walking around it and a mom came up to me and asked if her daughter could touch my arm. And her daughter was like 2 years, like 2 or I don't know. I'm really bad at judging ages, especially because they're really tiny. I don't. She could talk, but like mom, like her Oz were kind of soft, kind of talking. I don't know what age that is, but she had never seen or touched a white person before, and her daughter desperately wanted to feel what my skin felt like. And her mother explained to me that she was in the process of, like, her daughter was getting curious about different skin tones, and her mom was trying to teach her that everybody's the same, even if their skin's different. And so I like crouched down and let this little girl pet my arm. It was so weird. She was super cute. I mean, but like, you know, it's everybody should travel. It really does change you as a person. I don't know how to say that. I'm sure that's apparent, but man, your eyes really do open up. She was precious. And I had this tattoo, and this is what really blew her away was like the skin and then the tattoo. She was like she thought this was buttons. She was doing this. She was so adorable. But it was very, I mean, I guess I can't even. I remember the first time I ever touched a black person. I've told you guys that story before. I was 18 years old in college, and like it's wild seeing it on the other side, like as an adult, being like, "Oh fuck," you know what I mean? And seeing a mom like being so open, and my mom and I are kind of similar in that we're very like chatty and kind of bubbly all the time. So we probably seemed like friendly enough people to ask a question like that. Hunter exotics are amazing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what helmet I'm talking about? It's so fucking hot. I don't like to type on a game. I got a gimpy left arm and it needs to focus on the gaming. Oh, I don't want to type on a game either. Who the fuck types on the game? I mean, other than to like type in the chat real quick. A rogue around 60ish and an upcoming sork. Which one do you like better? Do you have a preference? I only have a necro, that's why I ask. Ooh, comment on form of combo. You can always comment on anything that's ever happening. My brain is great that way. But I feel for girls during that bit of time when they start to develop, look like real people, while the boys their age are still mostly gremlins. I feel for girls, excuse me. It's very weird. And even if we all went through puberty at the same time, it's so vastly different. Like from a assigned female at birth point of view, like we get hairy and boobs and hips, but also we get like the curse of menstruation. And I mean, dudes, enlighten me if you can, but is there anything that equates to that moment in a life? I got my first period on Christmas Day. It was horrible, and I didn't know what to do, so, like, just peed every 15 minutes all day long until the end of the day, and my mom said, "Aw, that sucks, gross." Like, do you have a moment where you just start filling your underwear with blood at some part of your life? Like, and, especially when I was a kid, it was gross. Like, you didn't talk about periods. You, like, hid your tampons and your pads because, like, if a boy saw it and knew you were on your period, like, "Oh, God." Now I'm like, "Fuck all y'all. I'll throw the used one in your face. Suck my ass." Oh, nocturnal random boners. Random boners. I would take a period over random boners any day. That's something I learned about way later in life. Even having 3 older brothers, obviously, they probably did not want to tell their younger sister about their random boners. But I learned about random boners. That shit sounds terrible. Like, being in class and having to get up and go to the next class and just having a raging hard on for no fucking reason, I wouldn't know what to do. That sounds terrible. Like, at least for the most part, you can hide what's going on inside our body, even though we're in existential pain. We shouldn't have to, but like that sucks. What do you do about that? No shit. Tokyo is the most awesome place I've ever been to. You can literally find anything oh my god. Find anything there. Oh, I tried to do the doubly thing. Oh, there. And the city has a population 8 times. Damn. What is the population of Tokyo? Oh, dude, Willow, Singapore was incredible. I was quite literally there for 24 hours. It was like an unfortunate, fortunate layover. We were coming from Thailand, and so we had a layover there for like 31 hours or something like that. So we got a hotel and stayed the night and just like basically just stayed up all night long walking the city because the city never sleeps. But it is one of the most, I mean, it's a fucking gorgeous city. It's, it definitely is the city where they chop your hands off for spitting gum on the sidewalk, though. That is not an exaggeration. Do not smuggle drugs there. Period. Your stoner girl, dry as fuck. Did not. I wouldn't ever. No, fuck that. You go to jail. Like Singapore is that kind of place. But I mean, that aside, oh, what's it called? They have I think it's called chili crab. It's like their it's like we just, Googled like what should you eat in Singapore because we were literally there for 24 hours. And it's chili crab and it's literally an entire crab covered in chili shit and you just like rip it apart and eat it. I don't know how they cook it or anything. It was fucking delicious though. Good morning, David. How are you? Everybody's getting Diablo. We've spread the disease in the best way. That would fucking scare me. Penises are not that great either, but random boners are not as bad as the red tide. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I guess maybe we can't compare them because they're both terrible. Like, I wouldn't want random boners. I have a debilitating IBS cramps that make me unable to stand up, but that way less a boy thing and more bad luck. I don't know how similar that would be to a period. I mean, my cramps get so bad sometimes I literally just fetal position on the ground and cry. Sounds similar. Baggy pants help. Isn't there, dude, Knives? Have you seen? Everybody's seen Superbad, probably, right? That movie's been out forever. But isn't there a line in there where Jonah Hill talks about like tucking it up in the waistband of his pants? Is that real? I taped that shit down. Same. Good morning. I kind of miss random wood. Diabetes sucks. Diabetes makes it so you don't get random wood? Or is it like medication? No shit, Blue. My mom was the same way, and I felt like I had to hide it because I had an older brother. I had 3 older brothers who were and are, other than the dead one, hyper toxic masculinity, like nauseatingly so. Right, exactly, T Night. Like kids are fucking cruel. Fucking cruel. 40 million people in 40 million in Tokyo. They literally are stacked on top of each other like pancakes. That's wild. I was at a draft. I kind of love their use of space though. Like the way that I'm sure you guys have seen like TikToks or whatever of Japanese apartments and how like they'll have everything like a wall that is on a track and it moves back and forth in the apartment, but everything pops out of the wall. So they like, roll a wall across the room and suddenly it's a kitchen, roll it back the other way. Now it's a bedroom. That kind of shit I'm very much into. Like the optimization of space. I feel like a lot of people like feel like they need a shit ton. Houses, in my opinion, just personal experience. My parents are obsessed with big houses and they love to live in a house that is excessive for just 2 people. The houses are like a purse. The bigger it is, the more crap you're gonna shove in it. But, like, at the end of the day, all we need is a wallet. And pockets! That'd be nice. You know what I mean? Chewing gum, that's what I was saying, you will have they will cut your finger off. It's real. The city's really clean, though. I mean, it was really pretty. I couldn't buy any clothes, though. They have a really cool market that's apparently it's like a night market in Singapore that's famous. And everything's like super inexpensive and it's really cool hand dyed clothes. I can't get anything because everybody's so short. Like nothing. I'm a monster there. Actual footage in Malaysia. Cute. Meets Malaysia. Oh, wait. I have to open this on the right monitor. Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold up. I almost missed that magic can. Fuck. I got it. Okay. Jesus Christ, Katie. Oh, my God. Do you like the blue? Thanks. Kendall, that city proper, but the actual city is like part of 4 different prefectures. Is that like counties? Or like you know how like there's the boroughs and shit like that? Necros are fun. I like my necro. Ow. I just have an itch. I'm trying to itch my fucking shoulder blade. Ow. I got it. Oh my god, it's right in the middle. Jesus Christ. Okay, I got it. Tucking a boner belt. So that's a real thing. That sounds horrible. I leaned into a random boner thing, and I leaned into the random boner thing in high school. Wore sweatpants a lot. Made a lot of people uncomfortable. I was laughing constantly. That's probably what I would have done. Because what can you do? Like, what are you gonna do about it? ED is a major side effect of diabetes. I wonder why. Is it like circulation? That fucking lame. Viagra. Get it. I had to stop my periods because they were getting so frequent and intense that I was depleting my iron storage. Gave me panic attacks. My sister Josh's like that. She was the type that like would go through a box of tampons a day. And I think she had her shit tied up after she had her third kid. My little sister has 3 kids. So weird. Um I think she got it tied up because same. It was horrible. Like she went through hell. I recall when I was probably 12 in middle school and was on the bus next to a boy who asked, quote, "Why are your arms so hairy?" End quote. Why are you looking at my arms, freak? I shrugged and asked if he had arm hair in response and then ignored him for the rest of the ride. That's beautiful. Rib muscle cramp? Oh my god, those are the worst. Do this one. Or like the spinning. Doesn't this stretch your serratuses? This one? I think. I think that one does good for your rib. The serratus muscles that like go in your ribs. I think that's a good stretch for it. I think. Viagra was developed for diabetes having circulation issues, and they got reports of random wood and then remarketed as boner pills and upped the price massively. No shit. I thought it was like a hair medication or something. I knew it was originally something else. Wow. They couldn't just let y'all have your fucking dicks. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Very proud of 12-year-old me, was so unaware yet so confident. That's fucking awesome. I I was like a mean little kid. Nameless. I knew I heard a fucking alert. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, giving it swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing is sexier than pure sober consent. Enjoy your emotes.
Hail the Dank Lord. I fucking appreciate you.
Getting Airbnbs in Japan was super trippy. We rented a tiny 2-floor house in Kyoto, and it had everything on the area of a napkin. Yeah, it's wild, but it's like functional. You know, it's not like they don't look cramped. You know, it's kind of like tiny house functionality. I sew my own pockets into shit. Also, my mom was the same. She was like, ooh, yeah, bleeding. That sucks for you. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if any of you had not supportive moms. That shit sucks. Oh my god, your Barb the Barb. I watched Emperor's New Groove last night. Actually, you know what? Honestly, Knives, I was trying desperately to make a character that looked like Yzma to match like the Kronk idea. And I had to put on Emperor's New Groove to remember what Yzma looked like. It's impossible. She's too weird. Also, can we talk about the character creation in Diablo for a minute? Because I have a hang up on it. There's literally 20 different shades of ginger hair. No blue and purple. Like, they have a really pale, sad corpse blue color, but that's it. Hey, Diablo, it's cool if you, like, have your ginger fetish, but some representation be nice in the underworld. Thanks. Good morning, Vex. How are you? I'm so much better. Oh my god. I mean, I wasn't sick. It's like the refractory shit. Like, you know, you get cramps and you take drugs for the cramps, and then the drugs make me at least feel really. Pills have always made me feel nauseous, which is why I try not to take them like ever if I can help it. But any kind of painkiller makes me feel nauseous, and it's just like either you're in misery or you're not. Like, what do you do? What do you do? It's like pick your poison, pick your shit. It kind of sucks. Cheers. I thought the twist stretched the muscles alongside your spine, depending on which way you twist. They're all connected, though, right? The ones along your spine, I think, connect to the back strap, and then the serratus. It's been a really long time, but you've got these muscles that look like little knives going into the ribs right here, right? They're the serratus somethings. I think they're connected because how else, other than this one, but that's not doing this pull. How do you get them to pull this way? Other than, see, if I do like this twist, I can kind of feel it right here. I just can't think of how to pull that one. I really don't know. I'm really trying. I don't know. Stretching is always good, but man. I don't know. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. Cheers, y'all. Scary beyond all reason. Yes. I think the blackish teal is literally what I did. No shit. I need to take a break real quick to run an ad and just get the fuck out of the way. But after that, we can play some Diablo if you guys want to hang. Um like I said, it's a very casual in that I can still read chat literally while I'm playing. But no worries. I just want to show you the black teal. That's I think literally what I went with because it's the closest I could get. But like I mean, I'll show you. We can go into character creation. I counted, it's almost 20 different shades of ginger. Someone's got a fetish. Like, how many red tones do we need? Not that many. This one? Does that pull this? I don't know. I did yoga this morning, so I'm already all stretched out and shit, so I don't know. I think I might just not be feeling it because I'm already stretched out. The character creation, I mean, it's not terrible. It's just like, I feel like hair shades are pretty fucking easy to add, considering, there's also no side nose ring, which really is a sign of the times. So if you go with Ginger and Diablo, do you start the game without a soul, asking for a friend? I mean, what is the soul? I don't know. I have tried Might All. It doesn't do anything for me. Like, honestly, it kind of made me sick. What I take is just Aleve, like the basic ass Aleve. What my gyno told me years ago was that Aleve actually has something in it, basically NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, which you can't get over the counter in Europe. I'm so sorry. But they actually have something in them that blocks the progesterone from releasing, which is what causes the cramp pain. So if like when your period's coming up, you can literally like take a couple of leave the night before, and you can actually start to stave off cramps before they ever even hit. And to this day, it's the only thing that ever does anything for me. Aleve. It doesn't do everything, but it's the only thing that does anything. It sucks. And they're like NSAIDs, they're not over the counter for a reason. In most countries, like they're not good for you, so you should take them sparingly. Laying flat on your back on the bed, lift your knees and feet on the mattress, and then let your knees fall to the side. Oh, I love that stretch. I do that on the floor all the time. So basically, you lay flat on your back, arms down at your sides, right? You can do it on the floor or on your bed, either one. I like to do it on the floor because I feel like it supports my spine more, but to each their own. A lot of people can't lay on the floor because their spine literally is so stiff. Totally cool. Arms straight down at your sides, and then lift your legs in the air, like with your knees bent, And then and correct me if I'm wrong, Lena, this is how I was taught. You want to make sure your shoulders stay pinned to the ground, and then you just let your legs naturally fall to the side and bring your hips with them, keeping your shoulders pinned. So basically, it's taking your hips with them. That's one of my favorite stretches in the whole world. It feels so good. If you have lower back pain or you need to pop your lower back, I guarantee that will do it. Oh, it's so good. And it's like you just naturally let your legs fall. Like you're not pushing anything other than pushing your shoulders down. Oh, it's fucking good. 50 Shades of Ginger, seriously. It has black eyes with glowing azure irises, so I'm good. That was a cool one, but I just couldn't figure out like why would my irises be black? Like what happened? You tuck your right wrist behind your left knee as you're bent over and flip to the other side with your arm up like that one. Like where you're kind of doing this. It's kind of like opening up your chest, but you're bent over. I've done that one too. That one feels good. Secretly wants to start calling yoga Waiga. Do it. They don't. There's no sliders for your hair. Mm-mm. It's pretty. It's like, there's like a handful of face choices, a handful of eye colors, handful of hair colors, 22 jewelry choices, no body choices. So like your body type is designated by your class. So like necromancers look like they're dying. So on and so forth. The barbarian female is hot. It is. It's basically different yoga poses. Yeah. Without, I mean, most yoga poses, I feel like, they usually like, what's the word? They, the word. They make you use some muscles while you stretch, whereas the one you're laying on the ground and just like flopping your knees to the side, I guess you're using some muscles to keep your shoulders down, but you're mostly like relaxed. But yeah, a lot of people find it really, really hard to lay flat on the ground. And what I've been told by my massage therapist is theoretically everyone should be able to lay on the ground and not have a gap between their ground and the back. Which I have no idea how that works if you have ass. I've tried. Eligible, I do. Yes. I have a few degrees, but yeah, I have 2 degrees in respiratory nursing or respiratory therapy, respiratory care practicing. They've named us a few things. It's a relatively like in terms of history of human beings, it's a relatively new thing. My bio dad was quite literally like the 11th respiratory therapist to ever have a respiratory therapy license in the United States of America. Crazy. He helped like establish the program. He's dead. He was a raging alcoholic, but he did that, which is cool. His mom was an inhalation therapist at a nunnery. It's in my blood. Hello, Slurm. How are you, love? There's modified yoga poses, knives for beginners and less mobile. That's honestly, Vex, why I really, really like DDP yoga. Because I mean, if that's not apparent, I don't like to. I don't think I could just listen to someone listen to like gong soft music and running water and be like, okay, and now we're gonna worship the sun. Like DDP yoga's like, and Hulk it out shit. But he always has 3 different versions because DDP Yoga, Diamond Dallas Page Yoga, literally designed by Diamond Dallas Page and a team of yoga experts, it's designed for people with injuries and how to either help heal your injury or work around it. It's the best. Cheers. Thank you, LASIK. It is cool. It's a fascinating. I mean, the human body is fucking fascinating. The job itself sucked a bunch of balls, but I mean, bodies are crazy. They are fascinating. You did a Sork. Sorks are really cool. That I honestly thought about rolling a Sork as my second class if I ever roll one. They look really fun. I mean, Necromancer is basically like what a different form of Sork. I think we both get to have little hordes of cute things follow us. Yeah, Psycho, absolutely. I want to take a break real quick, and then we're gonna roll some demons. I want to show everyone the character creation and show them my bitchiness about the red. Had a really busy couple days, so happy it's the weekend. Ooh, do you get to relax? Fuck yeah, Vex. Oh, dude. He actually helped Jake the Snake, like, turn his fucking life around. There's a little documentary about it. Not just with DDP yoga, but, like, life-altering kind of stuff. But DDP will go to people's homes who have, like, debilitating injuries from being in the military or something like that and personally help them. He is such a fucking good guy. It's heart-wrenching. There's a few different documentaries about it. That's how I found it. You can buy the program online. I stole it on the interwebs literally when I was in college. I've been doing DDP yoga for over 10 years now. So weird. I basically remember it, but the program, he makes the program so fucking easy. It's not like ushy gushy, like shit. It's kind of like Pilates and yoga mixed a little bit, and then like, but everything has wrestling names, which for an old school wrestling fan, it's very very fun and cheesy, and I enjoy it. I don't know, call me corn. I like it. Like Hulk It Out is literally one of them. It's one of my favorites. You get to scream. But yeah, it's like he gives you a schedule and it literally tells you like which and there's like 15 different videos, so you're never doing the same thing twice. There's so many different little and they're all like 15 minutes. That's my favorite thing. It's not like you're sitting for an hour sweating and doing yoga. Like it's intense enough that 15 minutes and you're done. Some of them are literally 7 minutes. Like the core crusher, whatever. What is that one BDO? The core one? Oh my god. It's a 7-minute video and it's easily my least favorite day of the week. Forever. I fucking hate the core. Red hot core can suck my ass. Literally, what you do is you make a diamond because it's diamond. He's Diamond Dallas Page, so everything's diamond themed, of course. Make a diamond with your hands, and then you put it under your ass. And everywhere of your body that isn't on the diamond of your hands has to be off the ground the entirety of the video. So then you're just twisting and sitting up and back and stuff for like I don't know how many minutes. It feels like an hour. I think it's literally like 7, maybe 8 minutes. It's so. I've been doing it for 10 years, over 10 years, and I do not have abs. It's insanely difficult. Like, I skip that one most if I skip one ever. It's just so hard. It's so bad. And this, like, Diamond Dallas Page, if you didn't, he's like he's like a fucking yogi at this point. He can do headstands. He can do that core shit and giggle at you. Like, he can do anything. He is so goddamn, and he was injured. Like, he's helped himself, but I just can't do the serious, woo-woo-y part of yoga, and to each their own. My sister does yoga. She's borderline a teacher at this point. My sister is so she can do headstands. She can do all sorts of stuff. My little sister, Sarah, is fucking great. I just can't take it seriously. Like, I'm too damaged. So, I like the Diamond Dallas Page stuff. And I enjoy that he's a nice person and he goes out of his way to help people who are injured and shit. Jake the Snake Snorri is fucking amazing, right, Slurm? I'm so happy you've seen it. It's amazing. I use the modified blocks to have places for my hands that I don't have so much stress on my wrist. That's a huge thing. And I really like that in DDP, he goes over all of that. Like the blocks to help save yourself, how to modify positions so you're not hurting yourself if you have an injury. Like, it's just pretty dope. I don't know. For some, I'm lazy. Like, I don't want to do the extra work to, like, look up poses if he said, like, he just explains some things so easily. And because they have wrestling names, I actually remember them. It's not like Sun Pose 94. It's Hulk It Out or etc. Wait, which motion or pose? So it's basically a video. It's core day. Your core day. So every day of the week when you first start, or usually it's like every other day, but basically you do a different little 15-minute video each day. So each day you're doing something different, which I love because I cannot stand repetitive activity. But eventually he starts incorporating in your little schedule you get if you do the program. He starts incorporating this video, and I think it's maybe 7 minutes long. It's like the shortest video. I think the video is like 12 minutes because he talks a little bit, but the actual workout is maybe 7 minutes. But it's the worst 7 minutes I've ever experienced. You make a diamond with your hands, put it under your ass while you're on the ground, and then every part of your body that isn't directly on that diamond has to be off the ground for the entirety of the video. So it's called red hot core because it's literally, I vomited afterwards. It's so bad. And I've been doing it forever, man. Like, it's still bad, but it's because as you go, he accelerates the program, has you do it more times a week, et cetera, et cetera. But you just start to shake. BDO, I don't know if you do that, but like my whole body towards the end is just this. And sweat. I mean, just like literal visceral drops pouring off my body at the end of it. Just, it's crazy. Crazy. But, I mean, if you know how to torrent, I'm sure you guys can find it. I gotta take a break real quick because an ad's about to run and I do not want that to fucking happen. But then we're gonna watch that cute Maleficent video. I did not forget and it's sitting right there. BR, I don't know what's going on there. I don't have to fuck with that. But I did scenes and I felt so proud of myself. I'm still trying to learn how to make fucking emotes though. I am. I'm trying. They just look so bad. Today's your last day off. Tomorrow I'll go back to work after 11 days in a row. Oh my God. Your social battery's gonna be so full though. That's gonna be the best. And then it'll go. It'll be gone. Fuck yes. Let me move screens around so I can see chat and stuff. Ew. Oh, fuck. Thank you. Thank you. Spotify is so much louder than YouTube. Like, not for me, like, at all. It's the exact same for me, but on OBS, what it picks up, it's like, so the like the little decibels on OBS, the ones that I normally put music at anytime we're listening to YouTube music is 10 higher than Spotify. They're both at 100% volume all the time. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. Audio. Nightmares. Let's hope my game doesn't do weird audio things today, yeah? I don't know what would do that. Like, the graphics aren't at max anymore. I really don't know why they were acting weird. A puzzle? Oh my god, we have to watch that video before we jump into Diablo. Thank you. Puzzle and the cute little child. Get the fuck. Wait, a puzzle. Oh my god, I clicked the wrong. I clicked the sheepy link instead. I was like, this is a puzzle. What? Oh my god. TikTok's making me verify I'm not a robot to watch the video. I have to figure out my login information and just log in on my computer. God damn it. Oh, it's so annoying. Why do they hate me? It's got to be a graphical issue. It's just so weird because I just don't understand like what to do, I guess. So I mean, that's not weird. I just don't know what to do about it because I've never had that before. At least the dev said they're working on performance. Yeah, and I believe it. I think from past experience with Diablo, devs they actually play. Also, I wasn't allowed to wear black when I was a kid, and my mom thought I would be a villain if I did. So that didn't work out too well, did it? The giant Disney characters, when you were a kid, were terrifying. True. That's true. I mean, they're still kind of terrifying. Like, not the costume itself. Like, I've never been afraid of mascots or like a furry costume. It's the fact that I don't know who the fuck is inside, and like, I know this is just the cynical side of me, but I can't help but wonder what kind of human being signs up to just wear that kind of thing all day and hug children and Disney adults. Oh, cheers. Yeah, my mom would do the same. She was like, "Go talk to him. You love him," and I just run and hide. I was like, "No, I don't. That's not who I love. Who's that?" And actually, first time I ever went to Disneyland, also very young. My favorite movie when I was a kid was Peter. I loved Peter Pan, and I loved Alice in Wonderland. And the Red Queen and the Mad Hatter were like walking around, and my mom was like, "Look, it's the Red Queen and the Mad Hatter," and I was like, "Abso-fucking-lutely not! Like, please stop forcing me to be fucking social with strangers." And my mom, because the moms, "Oh, come here, Mad Hatter." He comes over and like pulled my hair over my eyes or something like that, and pulled some hair out of my head and made me cry, and then he ran away. Like, he acted like a jerk because that's what they're supposed to do, but like I was a little kid. It was like, stop it! Don't force your kids to hug strangers. Stop. Safi, my love, how are you? Brittany. Oh, it's the weirdest name. The Ghost of Steven's Past is the strain. No shit. That's what I was doing. Moving chats so I can see you while I open the game. But yeah, I don't know why she's the bad guy. That's all I was saying. In Diablo. I like she like everyone the world of Diablo seems to be so fucked up and everyone seems to be relatively evil. Like, I don't what did she was literally just born, A, and like B, like what is she? She's just like, I don't know. I'm team Lilith even though I'm playing the game and probably have to hurt her or something. I don't fucking know. Let me pull the awesome trailer. If you guys don't know what trailer we're talking about, and if you guys just got the game and you haven't played yet, you'll get this. This is literally it's like the opening trailer for the game, but it's fucking incredible. Give me 1 second. Mm, Wrong keyboard. Every day. Uh they've got a couple trailers now, so this is the one. They've got a couple different ones. There's like the release trailer, and then this is actually, I think this is technically the release trailer because we all saw this before the game came out, but this is actually the opening of the game as well. Kind of like sets up the story, right? Something like that. The game? Absolutely not. Oh my god, I'm in chapter 1. Oh no, I'm very slow, and I only play on stream because it's fun. I like to hang out with chat and stuff. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate you. Is it ghosty? Oh, it's nice. It's dense. It's pale. It's very vibrant. It's like electric green. I think it's a hybrid though. Oh, here's the package. I repacked it because the packaging was shitty. It's allegedly hybrid. Just kidding. But I mean, sativas are normally quite fucking green. Like that limey green, you know? Reveal trailer. That's what it is. Yes. Maybe villain's not the right word. Probably antagonist would be better. I mean, I think both are right. People are like, I don't know. Good song. It's not bad. Like, but like for real, the album is phenomenal. There's actually an entire like, you know, it's like an hour long movie on HBO or Max or whatever the fuck they're called anymore, where it's the entire album because it's like a what's the word? A concept album. It's the whole album in order, but with a video aspect to it, and you get to see her entirety. She's so gorgeous. She's incredible. She's so talented. And the entire album is mixed by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. I feel like I say this too often, but I know if you're anything like me and you're not giving young pop artists a chance because you're old and crusty and like metal, please give it a chance. It's so good. Literally, song one, you'll hear Trent Reznor, like you hear it. Nine Inch Nails is in it immediately. I was gonna give you a taste of the Lilith song while I show you character creator and all the ginger. Turn down. For what? Is that super fucking loud? This is the real Lilith, by the way. Hi, Revolticon. How are you, love? Nope, it's good. Okay. So it's just staring right at me. I gotta fix it. I don't know what happened. Took a break. Light fell. No clue. But I had to tell you the story. Like my dogs were trying to shit, and instantaneously. I mean, it wasn't raining, and then all of a sudden it was like a crack, the thunder crack that scares the shit out of us, and then that rain. And literally, Lilith was like mid squat and shit and jumped like out of her own skin. It was hilarious. So I had to wait for her to shit. I apologize. But also, this is killing me. 1 second. I don't know what happened. My light just won't stay. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. It's just falling. I gotta do some fucking like, I don't know. It's just falling. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. I had Velcro ties somewhere. I have no idea what happened. I don't have any duct tape. I know. I used it all recently. I have leather cord for jewelry. I can tie it with that for now. Temporary tying it. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. But it's like crashing over and then it just glares right in my fucking eyes. I'm so sorry, everybody that I'm playing games with. This is strange. Really nice Velcro, but I might have moved them. I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna tie it up. Yeah. It'll be good for now. At least it'll hold it for stream. Chaos! Holy shit! Why? You're a piece of garbage! What? Yes. God! Mother of fuck. So, I gotta like glue gun it, so I just gotta wait for my glue gun to get hot real quick. It's too heavy for like what I have to tie it up. This is hell. Kind of. I mean, it's not hell, but it's close. I'm so sorry. Feel free to ditch me. This sucks. And you know when you like you find your Velcro tape and you're like, I'm never gonna need this. So then you put it somewhere, and then like 3 days later you really need it. What is do you know why? Like where it stems from? I'd believe you. Psycho, I appreciate you. This is just weird. It sucks. This sucks. The glue gun will work though. Like I have hardcore glue gun. It's just bizarre. I don't know why it fell. Like it's just it like the leg collapsed. I know it's cuz I'm holding it. I'm too far away. suck a dick. This sucks. I'm so sorry. No, though, if it was gonna happen to anyone, it'd be me. So, how's it going? I love chaos. The horse's ass. Oh, that's a, oh, it's a, really can't tell, huh? It's a mask from the band Ghost. The bandmates all wear like ghoul masks. Yeah, it's a mask on a light. Yeah, it's just like a light that's super fucking bright. It has one of those lampshades that looks like tree branches, like little wrought iron tree branches, but they don't block enough of the light that's in it. It's just so fucking like blinding. So I put that on it to dim it out, but it's like it's chrome, so it reflects all the light into the wall. So you're not losing any light really, you're just putting it you're like reflecting it somewhere else. Yeah, it's just a ghoul mask from one of the concerts I went to. But it's a man one and doesn't fit my face, so I just use it like that. I check my glue gun. Hold on. I'm so impatient. It really takes like 2 seconds to heat up, but it's because I'm watching it. But I know it'll work. Just I'm fucking. It fell while I was outside. That's the baffling part. Like, what happened? I don't know. If you can't duct it, I know. And I just literally, so you know how we've been fencing off our portions of the yard so we can grow grass. So, we've been using like pieces of a, we have a like a chain link fence that I moved, but then there was one, it wasn't long enough to put off one side, so I literally used like an old bed frame, not a bed frame, like a headboard of a bed set frame, I guess I had at one point, but it's just like a bunch of bars. And we put that in, and I had to use like duct tape, like hardcore duct tape, to tape it to the fence just so the dogs couldn't bust through it. And I used all my fucking duct tape. Damn it. She's hot. I'm a glue. BRB. Fuck ass. I just gotta hold it for a second. We're having a great time. Okay. Oh. You're a bitch. Bitch. I have to go grab one more glue stick. I have it tied up. It's gonna be fine. We'll be able to play in like 5 minutes ish. I'm so sorry. Again, feel free to ditch me. This is so random and weird. I'm sorry my light failed. Motherfuck. But I'll be right the fuck back. Just like right. Yeah. Break, I guess. I'll run another ad, get the fuck out of the way because this is probably taking forever. I'm so sorry. I feel like, but then I'm fine. It's stuck. It's good. Good lord. It's a huge light. Literally, if it fell, it would fall on top of my PCs. Otherwise, I would just like say fuck it. Nerve wracking. Damn. Okay. One secundo. But oh, I disconnected. Great. I'll join back in. Sorry. This was so fucking random. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. I don't. It's me. It's gotta be me. Okay. Watch out, Bill. All right, baby girl. That I apologize. I know it's like I've honestly I've fucked with trying to do no lighting or just like minimal lighting because there was a long time where I was using what most streamers use, I guess what is commonplace like key lights and stuff like that. And the theory behind them, I guess, is they face your face and then you can control the exact lighting that hits you and all this stuff. And I was getting migraines like crazy, like eyeball migraines, where your eyes feel like swollen. And I couldn't fucking take it. And I still have key lights, but what I did is I actually like hung sheets, like white fabric, scrap fabric from the ceiling, and I have the key lights facing that white fabric, and then that bounces off into my face, and that creates a nice lighting. But it does make it so it's really hard to control like the brightness in the room or the color contrast. And I've tried to do minimal lighting, and it's I look either like a robot, super fucking grainy. It just never looks. I don't know. Webcams aren't designed for it. It sucks. Afternoon, Taco. How are you? X Night, thank you so much for subbing the class, cleaning the class that I haven't given a name to Swings, Honeybee, and I appreciate you. It's a lot of fucking. I see you guys. Sorry. Did I do it? Did I do it? Oh, got it. Did I do it? Did I get everybody? I multitasked. Hold on, let me move shit. There it is. I knew I had a screen somewhere with shit on it. We had Toys R Me. What the fuck is that? Why were we talking about Toys R Me? I forgot. Watch these real quick. Cheers. Then kill shit. Fucking loved the shit out of him. Thank you. I'm saving that. That's going in my when I need something to be happy about. Wow. I mean, he was already a treasure, but like, fuck. The penis thing. No, that is what I call my penis. Fuck. I miss him. I did inventory stuff while we were watching the other video because it's very fun. I really hope you guys enjoy it if you're playing it. If you ever want to hang out and play and you see me online, please feel free to just dive into my game because I don't give a shit. Like I'm not out there to be like, don't touch my game, I'm being rude. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. Take your joy, drink water, and clean your fucking bong. I know that shit stinks. I hear you. I'm gonna repack my bowl and cheers to you because my bowl is sad. But I'm cheersing. And then I'm gonna find someone cool to raid. My fucking power just flickered again. I think we're just getting storms or some shit. Again, like the crack thunder lightning. Bull crap bull schnizzle. Palatable, I totally understand that. Hundo percentage. I would do the same. But I appreciate hanging out when you can. And I hope you can pick up the game. I'm not that far along, so if you can catch up, I hope you can. And always wash your balls. Your taints, oh my god, the super highway for bacteria to swim from your fucking asshole to the fleshy fun bridge of your cock. A fucking paper towel is stuck to the bottom of a painted paper towel. That's so nice. I love your face. I hope going back to work isn't too terrible. Try not to focus too much on it because it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But I hope we can play together. If you ever want to play, just let me know because it's my Blizzard ID. So honestly, relevant anytime you can come to chat and exactly what Viata did! Exclamation point BT. But it's ClassyKatie 1702. I finally remembered it. ClassyKatie 1702 is my battle tag. Feel free to add me. Until that friends list says no anymore, I'm not. I just add everybody. I don't give a shit. I don't know. I like to have friends to play games with, especially games like that. Like, the reason we play them is to be social. I don't play those kind of games to be alone. There's no point. Also remember to turn on drops if you're playing the game, because you get free shit. Most of the time it's like superfluous stuff like cosmetic stuff or just for funsies stuff. But why? I mean, we're playing a game. Why not get the free for funsies stuff? Just if you're gonna be here anyways, why the fuck not? I'm just trying to see who's live right now. Honest, Helidable, you have no idea. It's like an epidemic. Maybe it's just in America where it's quote unquote. I'm just quoting here. There's a large population of straight men who believe it is gay to touch your own butthole slash like cock area, I guess. So they just don't wash themselves, which I just think of all the rampant thrush in the world and all these bitches blowing poopy ass dicks. Oh my Jesus. Ugh. Everybody blowing poopy ass dicks, honestly. I shouldn't say that. Anybody. Like Jesus Christ. If you want people to put their mouth places, keep it clean. I can hear myself. I unmuted myself on accident. Fuck. That's fine. We're just getting an echo forever, my dudes. Echo forever. Tomorrow's Sunday. That's it. That's all I got. It's Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna raid my friend Domestic Dan. He's playing Layers of Fear, which fucking made me pee my pants a little bit. Thank you for playing Diablo with me, and thank you for being patient when my light decided to crash on my head and all of my world came crashing down on me. It was a weird day.